Once, Shanath and I got carried away with the idea of improving our bodies with the help of mechanisms, as some Dwemmers did. Cell 3 stopped at the eye, but I'm practically a quarter metal. I'd better get going. Mind yourself.
Look who decided to show up! Where the trolls have you been? What were you and Yen discussing? What did you tell him? You dare lie to me, you sleazeball! This bastard has robbed me of AHO! He has robbed me of my work! And now he's trying to rob me of my servants! Get out of my sight! Now! And don't you ever come back! Out of my house! Scram!
Will you help us in exchange for your freedom? speak. I haven't got all day. I didn't think he'd ever bring it to me. Anything else? I'll get back to work.
You're supposed to be my loyal servant and do my bidding. Instead, you plot against me. I will burn you alive for the swarm.
What's going on? Selby, let this Enwa go at once. Go make yourself useful. The last thing we need is you slaughtering someone.
Damn you, Marissa! Oblivion take you and your damn city! Damn you all!
Hey, servant. Find me in the council chambers when you have a moment to spare. We need to talk.
Goods for every... What do you want? Just what you see here. Farewell.
What's the hurry?
Mind the way. I'm marking you for honorable execution, and then making a candlestick out of your skull. Go to the next idiotic question. Don't stop. If you want to stay here forever, just give me a wink. Any other brilliant questions? No, I'm the local Morik Tong leader. Any other slackweight questions? Farewell.
There you go. Now we can talk. When you were just brought here, I asked Erva to look into your past. Of course, we didn't find anything remarkable in you, but it seemed to me you were a worthless Enwa.
We came to the conclusion that you will be more beneficial as a free citizen and a member of our great house. We have the power to set you free of your shackles, to rip apart that amulet around your neck.
We can grant you your freedom. You may choose to leave Sadrith Kegaran and never return, but I have a feeling that's not what you'll do. We want to ask for your help.
Master Yen Lu told us what happened in the library. I fear that our respected colleague, Master Selthry, is losing his grip on reality. We worry—
Come on, Erva. He's obsessed with the Dwemer. He fell off the rails some 50 years ago. What if Selthry woke up all the calls off? What if hordes of Dwemeri automatons invaded our town? We heard the alarm signal from all the way here. Shanath completely lost his fear and caution. We have known for a long time that he has conceived something, and it is unlikely this will end in good. I have a feeling the town's sitting on a powder keg. I ask you to speak with Yen Ilu and report to us about any suspicious activity of Selthry's. First, you should wait some time until Shanath comes to his senses. I hope he doesn't try to kill you when he finds you are no longer his servant. You are distracting me from a particularly important mind process. Sadrith Kagrin will not forget your service. From this day forth, you are free to go wherever and do whatever, as a recognized citizen. Talk to Yen Ilu. He's waiting for you outside. Right, a cage behind you in the far corner. Your belongings are within the chest. We did not touch them because we decided to get to know you better. Of course you can. Now you can do anything. But is it worth it? I can understand you're angry because of the humiliations you had to endure, but you must understand that slavery not only ensures the existence of our town, but it's also a part of Dunmeri culture. Indeed, you can try to harm us, but I strongly recommend you to think carefully before you make that move. It depends on how valuable the information is. You are free now, which means that all your efforts will be paid for. Great, we're done talking. Take that.
Stop right there, Noir. You'll have to pay with your blood or with your gold. So be it. Hand the coin over and get lost, Fetcher.
Good afternoon. Excellent! Fellowship of the Temple will make a lovely addition to my collection. Give my thanks to Shanath. I hope you have the coin to pay for my lessons. My wife, Tolicia, died 15 years ago. Me? It's been a long time since. I am a consul. I manage the town's affairs on behalf of House Talvani and represent its interests here in Skyrim. The town was found in the waning years of the Third Era. I was part of an expedition that studied the Dwemer cities of Skyrim. We found the entrance to Bahalzarth out of sheer luck. We wanted to stay a while, but then the Oblivion Crisis broke out. And after that, the Red Year. Returning to Morrowind was no longer an option, so we found our own settlement here. Easy enough. The big trunk at the center of our town is a mushroom. We call it Teland. It holds some kind of magical properties, and also filters the air perfectly. The Sendu family are hunters. They gather food from the outside. The Andavels are farmers. They work the Dwemer farm. Combining all that, we manage to live independently from the world above. All right, I've got some work to do. Any problems?
This one needs something. Got something to say?
What's the hurry? Aye.
I congratulate you on regaining your freedom. Follow me. I will put you in the picture. We have reason to distrust Shanath. Our paths parted many years ago because his rash actions would have led to the destruction of Cedrith Kigron.
What you looking at? I hope you are choosing what to buy.
The existence of Cedrith Kigron is made possible by the synthesis of two technologies, the traditional Telvanni architecture and Dwemer engineering. Here we are. Behold, a great Dwemer wonder, AHO. Take a look around, then we can continue our talk. I'm all ears. Of course, I'll happily share some of my techniques. It's just a cave, where lies the main root system of Tel-Arnd. When I first arrived here, I was amazed in discovering how the town exists. It turned out the Aetherium core is fed by, not a planetarium, but a ship. A flying Dwemer ship. Can you imagine? And it's perfectly preserved. The ship was an Ethereal Hyperdimensional Observatory, or AHO. We do not fully understand ourselves. This term was used by the Dwemer themselves. Shanath and I came up with a theory that this ship, AHO, can instantly transport to another location using the power of its Aetherium core and some kind of mechanism. When I first arrived, a flying Dwemer ship. Can you? Exactly. As soon as Shanath realized the full potential of the ship, he suggested cutting down Tel Armed and launching the observatory. That could not be tolerated, because Sadrith Kegran's existence relies on an Aetherium core. The mushroom would simply get teared up by the magic it emits and take the town with it, so we quarreled. Shanath didn't care for the town, but I did. I drove him away, and since then, I live here, on board the vessel. Historical details you can learn from Erva Milo. I will share in essence. The town was founded near Kalzarf, a large Aetherium mine. Under the cave where the city now stands, Shanath discovered, as he thought at first, the Dwarven Planetarium, running on an active Aetherium core. Perhaps you already know that Telvanni uses soul gems to grow their homes from a special kind of mushroom, exclusive to Morrowind. And so, we crossed our knowledge and created a unique underground settlement. Tamina Elanil tried to use the planetarium's core as a source of life-giving force for one of our mushrooms. And so Tel Armed emerged. The mushroom grew with terrific speed and quickly mutated, flooding the whole cave and penetrating into the Kalzarf. However, Telvanni can alter the growth of mushrooms, so we were able to create a council hall and other dwellings. About 150 years ago, I received a letter from Shanath, in which he insistently asked me to come to Skyrim. Shanath was in need of help exploring a well-preserved Dwemer city on the eastern borders of the province. Without hesitation, I set off. I was eager to surpass Divaith Fair in his achievements, not only in studying Corpus, but in studying the Dwemer too. The Dwemer wallowed in extracting Aetherium. On the basis of Aetherium, the Dwemer created artifacts of great power. Shanath is unlikely up for a conversation now. It appears he's locked himself at home. He's working on something. We must stay ahead. Shanath wants to start the Aetherium core of AHO, although he has no direct access. A long while back, he laid his hands on an activation cube, as he thought the only one of its kind. Where he hides it, I do not know. I had discovered another cube recently, but it wasn't configured, nor did it hold an Aetherium core. I have a clue on the whereabouts of a core and how to tune it, but first, I must finish one extremely important experiment. I would like you to go to Kalzarf. First to the laboratories, and then to the Animalculary. Some time ago, I had found and translated a guide for tuning activation cubes. Here's a diary providing a detailed description of your task. Questions? Now, if you'll excuse me.